You pick up your phone to check one thing. 1. 28 minutes later, you're still scrolling, and you couldn't tell me a single thing you've actually seen. So you call yourself weak, no self-control, no willpower. But that's not a fair fight, because what you're up against isn't a flaw in you. It's a machine, engineered by hundreds of the smartest people alive, tuned for a single purpose: to capture your attention and hold it. Your phone isn't a tool you keep failing to resist. It's a slot machine, and it was built to win. To understand why it's so hard to put down, you have to understand a slot machine, and that goes back to a psychologist named B.F. Skinner. In the 1950s, Skinner put pigeons in a box with a lever that dropped food. When the food came every single time, the pigeons pecked calmly, only when they were hungry. But then he changed one thing. He made the reward random. Sometimes the lever gave food, sometimes nothing, with no way to predict which. And the pigeons went wild. They pecked compulsively, frantically, unable to stop. He had stumbled onto something powerful. It isn't the reward that hooks you. It's the uncertainty. A reward you can't predict is far more addictive than one you can. Psychologists call it a variable ratio schedule. And every time you pull down to refresh your feed, you're pulling a lever, sometimes something new, sometimes nothing at all. It is the exact same machine. Now layer on what's happening inside your brain, and it gets darker. We're told dopamine is the pleasure chemical. It isn't really. Dopamine is about wanting, not liking. It's the chemistry of anticipation. The neuroscientist Wolfram Schultz found that dopamine doesn't spike when you get the reward. It spikes before, the moment a reward might be coming. And here's the cruel part. It spikes highest when the reward is unpredictable. So that little red badge, that pull to refresh, that maybe someone replied, the hit was never the like itself. The hit is the maybe. Your brain is being dosed on anticipation, over and over, all day long. And none of this is an accident. In her book, Addiction by Design, the researcher Natasha Schüll spent years studying how slot machines are engineered to pull players into what she calls the machine zone, a trance where time, money, and even your sense of self dissolve. The unsettling part, the very same techniques now live in your pocket. Infinite Scroll, invented by a designer named Oz Raskin, who has since publicly said he regrets it, removes every natural place to stop. Autoplay decides for you. Pull to refresh is a lever. The red badge is a blinking light built to nag. These aren't conveniences. They were borrowed almost directly from the casino floor. You're not short on willpower. You're going one-on-one with a billion-dollar industry built to beat it. So step back, and the self-blame starts to look like part of the trap. I just have no discipline. That is exactly the story the design wants you to believe. Because if the problem is you, you'll keep trying to white-knuckle your way out, and you'll keep losing. The truth runs the other way. Feeling out of control isn't your character failing, it's the machine succeeding. It's working precisely as designed. And here's the cruelest detail. Even that thought, I'll just scroll one more minute, was anticipated and engineered long before you ever picked up the phone. So if the problem is a machine, the fix was never more willpower. It's changing the machine. First, kill the notifications, especially those red badges. You're unplugging the lever. Second, switch your screen to grayscale. Strip out the colors designed to reward you, and the whole thing turns strangely boring. Third, clear your home screen down to dull, useful tools, and bury the slot machines a few taps deep. Fourth, add friction. Charge your phone in another room, so reaching for it actually costs something. And last, build in a 1-second pause. Before you open it, ask why. None of this is heroic self-restraint. It's just quietly pulling the lever a few less times a day, because your attention is the most valuable thing you own, and there is an entire industry competing to take it from you. Admitting the fight is rigged isn't giving up. It's the first move that actually works. So the next time your hand drifts toward your phone, without you ever deciding to reach, stop just for a second and ask, am I using it or is it using me? That 1 second of awareness is the lever slipping out of its grip. So here's my question for you. How many 28-minute holes did you fall into today? And what could that time have been?